Alright, episode 49. It's been a week for you guys, but it's been a couple minutes for us. But we are back with another very special guest. People, we're here with Chimney today.
Come on.
So big up, man. Make some noise.
Make some noise for Chimney.
How are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, my bro. I'm good. Just been getting on my zone, creating and that. Get me?
No, that's great. First of all, talk to me about the name Chimney.
So basically, when I was younger, I used to live in London and I was in foster care.
Right.
So I couldn't really smoke inside the house. The foster
Yeah.
care would get onto me. I'd do it more time, but she'd get onto me. So there's one part I used to go and smoke. And one day I'm there just smoking my zoot, chilling and that. And one young G's come up to me. He's like, fam, every time I see you in this party, you're always smoking, bro. He's like, you know what? From now, I'm just going to call you Chimney. I was like, you know what? I like it. So it stuck from there still.
That's hard.
Oh, how old are you when you got that name?
I was like 15, 16.
Oh, you stuck from then.
Yeah,
Shout out to that
yeah.
kid, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to, I don't even remember his name, but shout out to my man.
Yeah.
Yo, you go out Chimney still. I like it. I like
Sick,
it.
man.
Oh, so young days, like, what music were you listening to back then?
So back then, I was listening to more. Stormzy was coming up back then, so I was listening to a lot of that. Where I was going to college in London as well. I even bumped into Stormzy one time in Croydon, him and his cameraman and that, because I used to film. So
yeah.
I had a little conversation there, but nothing materialised. But I used to watch a lot of Stormzy. I'm trying to think who else I used to. Back then, Notes.
Oh, okay. So like Section were big back then.
Yeah, Section Boys.
Especially
yeah.
South London.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally, Crept
just,
and Conan a lot. Literally.
Yeah, they'll come in through.
We were just talking about
yeah.
this, like that kind of scene in that era of just feel good music
When
around
it
them
was
times in it, bro.
evolving,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Literally,
Section, like
man.
Stormzy, that crowd
Yeah, they
were
killed
doing
it.
things like back then, man. Especially in South, like it was like our thing.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
still,
no, it was a thing still.
It's crazy.
It was.
South had Section Boys, Crept and Conan, 6-7, all of these guys at the same time. How
150.
crazy.
There's even more. I don't
Yeah.
want to miss anyone,
Yeah,
but yeah, there's even more.
There's a
Like,
whole bunch
so I guess
still.
that's a great time to be inspired, then, isn't it?
Yeah,
You get me?
no, literally.
Yeah, no, it's good. So when you started rapping, like, what type of music was it that you were?
So the way I got into rapping, I didn't just start rapping. It started with poetry. So I
Okay.
started going to a couple poetry open mics, and I was like, you know what, I could probably write something like this. So I wrote a piece called Our Generation, and I went and actually tried it at one of the open mic nights, and I got a really good reaction. So I was like, you know what, this is sick. So I wrote another poetry piece called Wi-Fi Wifey, and then that got a good reaction as well. And then one of my boys was like to me, yo, why don't you just put a beat behind it and just start spitting? He was spitting at the time. Shout out Paradox. We're not boys now, but it's mine, I mean. But yeah, me and Paradox started writing together, and then yeah, that's when I started rapping, man.
Wow.
That's sick, man.
So you were writing poems, and then you just
How come, like, what gave you the confidence or the thought to go to these open mic things? Because it's kind of mad just going to one on your own, like, to any event.
Yeah.
I always just get mad in my head.
I don't know what possessed me to come over. I think I was watching a lot of open, like spoken word on YouTube, and there was something about the way they use the words to make you think about stuff and opens your mind. I was like, yeah, I want to see that like live in the flesh. So I just went along and just thought, yeah, let me soak it in and just see what it's actually about.
So you were just quite into just words and the power of them and things like that.
Literally.
Were you into like Shakespeare and that in school days and that?
Nah, I hated English.
No,
I hated English.
I hated it. I was just wondering, like, maybe.
Yeah,
like,
no,
yeah,
I hated
yeah.
it. I hated it. You know what? I think the only part about English, I can't even say I enjoyed it, but I was kind of good at. So when we had to do like a reading session, I would have read way ahead of everyone else, and I'm waiting. Like, what's going
You
on?
know, something I can't read from for time.
Yeah.
read
You
that.
know the man that have
Mass-
to put their fingers
Yeah,
in
like
track
mass
each
cement
word,
that will
yeah.
start and then these
Big
parts
up
and
to
that.
them,
Yeah,
bro.
But
so
even reading, like I don't like doing too much reading. I'll be real.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just from when I heard about spoken word and how you can elaborate on words. The first spoken word artist I heard of was Nego True, and I think he done a piece called "Daddy, Are You Proud of Me?" And that piece there was just a mad thing. And then from there I was like, yeah, like this is something that's deep. And then he put out another piece called My African Name, and it's all about how like people that come over from Africa will try to shorten their names to sound more English.
Yeah.
Like a guy he knew in school called Oluwabenga, but he changed his name to Ben.
Yeah,
It's like, where'd you get Ben from? Like, don't
It
we?
happens, yeah.
But yeah, so I thought that was quite deep, quite powerful.
That is deep.
No, that's sick, man.
Yeah, I think you need that appreciation for words. I think it's kind of like it's not common these days.
Literally.
So the fact that you're so on it, does that mean that a lot of your songs then you try to have like a concept for the song? So like your
I
song.
try. Sometimes I float off topic, but this is why I have trouble writing sometimes. Sometimes it takes me a while because I want to get the message across in the right way. I could write a track in 5 minutes and just fill gaps and it'll be a banger or whatever, but if I don't like it, I don't want to put it out. So it has to be something that I've sat down and I'm like, right, I like the way I take a break here and I like the way that I go into this topic and there's layers to it. So once I've got all those layers right, so then I'll be like, all right, cool, time to record the track, let's put it out.
Do you listen to yourself like regularly? Like do you say like you listen to yourself more than you listen to most artists?
No, because the reason why is I've been that artist where I listen to myself all the time and you end up getting sick of your songs. Like you have a banger, but where you've listened to it so many times, you don't want to drop it.
Yeah.
Everyone else out there ain't heard this banger. So it's like...
But to you, it's old.
Yeah, to me, it's old and it's like, nah, man, I can do way better than that now.
Yeah.
So it's a thing like, I try not to hold on to it too much.
Yeah. Let's just drop it.
Yeah, man, if it's the right time and everything, just let it go, man, let it go.
This is what I was
Give it to
saying
the
earlier,
people.
H, with the TikTok guys.
What?
I was saying that when people got these singles and that, yeah, and they do these mad, over the top dances and rare tear. I'm just like, just drop the song, like, you get me?
Or stop doing. Yeah. I don't know. It's the kind of the current industry that we're in, and it kind of
I hear it, but I don't hear it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's for the youngers and that, but sometimes it's just like, just drop the song, because all the other stuff distracts me. Maybe that's my brain, I don't know.
Nah, I hear you, because I was kind of a bit like that before, but then my manager broke it down to me. He's like, you need to get people hyped about it. Like, people need to be at that stage. When you drop it, people need to be at that stage. Like, fuck's sake, bro, this guy ain't dropping. Like, people need to be at that stage, and then you drop, and it's like, oh shit, he dropped.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Like, it's building excitement, so I kind of get it. But yeah, I used to be that artist. It's like, yo, forget all of this.
I guess
I'm
when
just
you're
dropping.
coming up, you've got to make sure like the hype is there, innit?
Literally.
When the hype is when it's solidified, I feel like then you can just free roam a bit more, innit? It's
I want to ask, what kind of beats did you were you starting on rapping on when you said like your brethren told you jump on them, kind of jump on?
So
beats
where I started with poetry, it was more like deep, emotional piano beats.
Okay, like they were pain rap. kind of
Yeah,
beats, okay.
them beats that make you think. Oh, that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
that
sense.
Mikey Joe type. Yeah.
Yeah, so I started with all of that. Then I went through a stage just before I went to jail where I started touching on Afro beats.
Okay.
Because that was back 2018. That was kind of the trend. That was the vibe. So I started touching on Afro beats, and I've actually started touching back on Afro beats again now, since coming out of jail.
That sound is soaring though, so it makes
It's
sense.
going. It's going.
Are you from? What country are you from?
South Africa.
Oh, okay. They got my piano going in
Piano
there.
over there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
literally, with me, I like to just float between styles. I would say there's not really a style that I can't do. There's styles that I'd prefer not to.
Yeah.
And styles that I don't mind experimenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally that.
How important would you say experimenting is for you as an artist?
Definitely important, because that's how you find your pocket.
Mm.
Like, cool, you might think, yeah, these bars are hard, this flow is hard, but then you're sounding like every other Joe out there. When you start to experiment now is when you find like little parts of your voice that you didn't know, or like just little things. When you find them little things, it's like, all right, this is my sound. Like my friend Realness, he's a hard rapper, putting out a load of tracks, grime tracks, heartfelt
big up
tracks.
Realness.
But when he made Cold Me, he was like, yeah, I found my pocket now.
Yeah.
I found what I need to do. So yeah, so it's big.
That's interesting. That finding little parts of your voice I wouldn't have thought
No,
about.
that's sick, man. That's sick. Because it's a trial and error thing, isn't it? Because you learn.
Literally.
Yeah, I definitely hear that, bro.
Because you might think it's banging, but the audience might not like it. So it's a thing where you got to find the balance of what you like and what your crowd likes as well. And then, because if your crowd likes it and you don't, you're not going to be motivated to keep creating. It's literally that.
That's true. That's true.
What
Because
kind of stuff did you grow up listening to? Always like, because I always find it so interesting in it. You can really tell a lot about someone.
So mum had a lot of UB40 in the house.
Okay.
A lot of UB40. A lot of South African mixes, DJ mixes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a party house.
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds very
It was a
vibesy
party
indeed.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Literally from morning, music's on,
Oh, yeah.
full blast. I don't care if you're asleep, you're waking up.
Yeah.
Literally,
So
that
only
was
right,
the
man.
house.
And like growing up, when you like had your trials, tribulations, and stuff, like, was music like an important part of it in terms of just listening to it or creating or even just going through what you're going through, like you've been through just recently?
Yeah, because I've had certain stages of my life where I've gone through a certain thing, and I've wrote a track about it. I might not do anything with that track. I've got certain tracks that I've wrote that I've never put out there.
Yeah.
Never performed that live or anything, but it represents a time that I was going through at a certain stage. So yeah, it's a thing where I keep it there. I might listen to it now and again, but that's it. It ain't going nowhere else. But I feel like it's important to do that, to let these emotions and feelings out.
Yeah, you got to, man. So it's your release in a sense.
Literally.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's crazy, man. It's good, man. It's good seeing the creative process of people and people actually putting effort into their creative process, because some people, I feel like they lie sometimes. They might just say they raw it and just rap in the booth and then that's what it is. But
Nah,
I feel like sometimes there's more to that. Like sometimes I feel like
I
they
won't
want to
freestyle and jump in the booth. I can't. There's no essence to it. Some people are hard at freestyling. Shout out to them, man. But I feel like when you actually sit and write and think about what you're writing, it comes. There's a lot more understanding behind it. A lot more depth.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. No, I definitely get that with a lot of your music, bro. Like, a lot of depth to it and a lot of vulnerability and just pain in it, which I really, really, really like. Like, it's what I really like about it, especially, is like on Blue Phone as well. Like, there's certain things that you say that like I've never done nothing like. I've always been on this side of the law in it, so my whole life. So I could be saying the kind of things that you say in them tracks, but the conviction wouldn't be there because the details that you go into and certain little details, I feel
Exactly
like
that.
you can only really get those certain details from actually living in it and actually having that authentic experience.
Exactly.
So that's why I've really, really rated it now. So I was drawn to it.
Yeah.
It was
The
fucking hard,
detail
bro.
is what makes it stand out, makes it
Yeah.
real for sure.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, that's what I tried to go for. Like, certain tracks, it might take me 8 months to write a track.
You ever get writer's block?
Yeah, all the time. I'll write 2, 3 bars, 4 bars, and I'll be stuck. I'll be like, oh shit. So I just leave it. Forget about it. And I just wait until that time when something comes to me. Something might come to me like just bars. And then a month later, I might think, oh, those bars go with those, but yo, let's just put it together, make a track. I've had times like that, but it's however long it takes, it's a process.
No, it makes sense. Yeah, Blue Phone was a deep one still.
But literally, even like in jail, I wrote like over 100 tracks. I got 5 books.
How long were you in jail for?
Fucking hell, bro.
3 years, 9 months.
3 years. Oh, so you were right? Because some people say when they go to jail they don't write because they just want to crack on with it and just it's
There
too
was
much going on.
stages where I couldn't write. Stages where I was writing all the time. So I was a mentor on the music course in there for about
Nice,
8
Oh,
months.
like, talk. How'd you get into that? We're gonna skip past that, fam.
So basically, I was on a carpentry course.
Yeah.
This lady came in to do a whole another course. I can't remember what it was. And she basically introduced herself as a music teacher.
Yeah.
I said, well, that's crazy. I make music too.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, swear down, like, have you got anything out? So I told her what to search on YouTube or whatever. And she come back the next day. She's like, fucking hell, like, you're sick. She's like, I want you to come and mentor the music class. But like, obviously I didn't have any qualifications or anything. So she's like to me, before you can come and mentor the music class, what I'll do is I'll put you on the course first. And then after, I'm going to put you on the peer mentoring course. So once you finish that, you can come and mentor the class with me. So I went through all of that, done all of that. I was mentoring the music class. So what we'd do, in the morning, we'd go in, I'd do like a little beat workshop.
Okay.
So I teach everyone the basics of how to make a beat. Everyone will make a beat. And at the end, everyone would choose a beat. So it'd be like, okay, everyone wants to go with this beat. Cool. So
Wait,
over
how
lunch-
what's the process of them deciding what beat to go on? Like, would people be arguing?
Show of
over
hands.
votes?
I guess, yeah.
Vote. Show of hands. Most votes.
Okay, fair enough.
If you don't want to jump on the beat, you don't have to. It was a thing where you don't have to jump on the beat. If you want to jump on it, it's cool. There's no pressure. So it was a thing where after that, everyone would go back to their cells over lunch, write their bars, come back in the afternoon. In the afternoon, everyone's laying everything down. We're laying the beat into the system. We're laying any like acoustics, guitar, keyboard. We had all of that on site as well. So we lay all of that into the system, and then lay the vocals, man. Recording quite a few tracks.
Where did that
sick,
go?
man.
Like, what did you? Is it just for you guys to listen to, or did it go anywhere
Yeah,
wider?
so we was trying to talk about each person on the course getting a CD,
Yeah.
but the governor wasn't allowing it, saying that everyone would have to sign, which everyone was willing to do, but it was just too much hassle and paperwork for them, so they didn't do it. But the music teacher has it all, I'm assuming. I don't know, I can't get hold of the music teacher.
Yeah.
Yo, if you're out there, Natalie, please send me my beats. I made a load of beats.
send him his teams,
Please let me get my beats back. You know, like...
Real talk, though.
Yeah, I made some heavy beats.
Is it true that you see like some of them like maddest talent in jail?
Maddest, bro. Mad.
Really?
Bro, you wouldn't even believe it, bro. Like, you walk in someone's cell, you think this guy stinks, like he's wearing prison clothes, like looks like a bum.
Yeah.
My man will just start spitting. It might not even be when everyone's out. It might be at night time when everyone's locked up. You don't know who it is. And then someone's like, "Yeah, it's my next door. It's my next door. I can hear him." You listen at the door like, "Rah, like, my man's actually hard." And you go chat to my man. But yeah, man, it's alright still.
That's sick, bro.
Like, there's a few man in there that got a lot of talent still. That's how I realised I wanted to take music seriously when I was in there. Because when I was out, it was a thing like all my brethren would tell me, "Yo, you're hard, you're hard, you're hard." But they're my brethren, of course they're gonna tell me that.
Yeah.
When I was in there, everyone that I spoke to is telling me, "Yo, you're hard, you need to take it seriously." These men ain't my brethren.
Yeah, they don't owe you nothing.
They don't owe me nothing. That's what I'm saying, bro.
yeah.
They don't owe me nothing.
Yeah,
Like, if I'm shit, they're gonna tell me, "Yo, Chimney,
Yeah,
shit, bro.
bro, yeah.
Allow it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, leave it alone."
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? These men like, "Yo, like that's different. You need to take it seriously." I even had certain men saying that wanted to invest money into me when I get out. Get what I'm saying?
Hard.
Yes, that's real.
Literally.
Tell
like
him,
that.
come, bro. Tell him where they at, bro. Where they at,
He's still in there, man. He's still in there. So obviously, I'm not saying no names or nothing, but broski, if you get out soon, yeah, hit me up.
That's next level motivation though, because
Nah, trust me.
like you're in jail. That's like I'm in the bottom. So it's like, and someone's saying to you like, you can get out of this, and when you get out, you can continue what you're doing. It's like, the only place you can go is up from them situations. Then, so it's like that kind of motivation would just be, I couldn't even imagine. It's mad. Do you know what I'm saying?
Did you go into your sentence with that mindset of like,
No
fucking,
way.
I gotta take this seriously, or is it just
No way. Because I didn't even think I was going to be there that long.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've gone in, I got sentenced at 3 years, 2 months. Cool, do half. Lovely. Nice. Getting to the end of my sentence now. A couple months left till I can get tag. I was eligible for tag. Couple months till I can get tag. I'm an OMU worker. I'm an offended manager. Whatever they are. They came to see me anyway on the wing. It's like, "What's going on with my tag, miss?" Like, I've sent my paperwork. Like, I'm waiting to hear back. Just handing me a load of paperwork. Not going nowhere, mate. You're staying here. Look, extra charges.
fucking hell, bro?
So I had to wait a couple months. A couple months later, I went to court for that. I ended up getting an extra 3 years, 9 months on top. So I was like, cool, fuck it. Gonna have to ride it. I thought I was gonna get like 5.5. So when I got the 3 years, 9 months, I'm telling the judge, thank you. Like, thank you. Like, love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool. And yeah, like a couple stages, I ended up getting extra time. Like, I ended up getting an extra 18 days for some hooch. I ended up getting an extra 11 months for 2 shanks. Like, it was crazy, bro. It was a crazy place.
I guess you're just in that environment now, so it's just like...
Once you're in that environment, it's like each man for themselves, bro.
Yeah.
You got to you're around. You got to think you're around killers.
Yeah.
You're around fucking fucked up in the head people, bro.
Yeah.
So anything can make them switch on you.
That's true.
So you got to be ready to defend yourself.
Yeah, so when you're in that moment, living that day-to-day survival, like anything. So...
That's why I think, honestly, G, big up to yourself a million times in it, because in that environment, G, if I was living in that environment, G, it's like it's a 24/7 like heightened state of anxiety,
Yeah,
because
it's
you
a
don't
pressure
know
pot.
what's happening.
Pressure pot.
Yeah, it literally is. That's exactly what it is. It's like at any moment something could happen that the whole place is gonna fucking explode.
And it don't even have to be like me. Like say for example, we're in there, yeah. Me and you don't even have to fall out for it to be a problem. I could have been in my cell the night before, had a mad phone call with my missus, argument, whatever. I'm fuming now.
Oh yeah.
Next day you've come to my cell just say, well, I've gone, but you might have bust a little joke or whatever.
Yeah, and you're not. It rubs you the wrong way.
Bro,
kind of
man,
thing.
get fucked up for that, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
'cause
seen
you're
someone get sliced in the face. You know what he got sliced for? He gave the guy bread on the ceremony with no gloves on. Gave him bread with no gloves.
Fuck.
Sliced him in his face.
People are breaking point, man. It's just.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever like write poems like to your missus whilst you're in jail?
Nah, man, nah.
On that.
You know, you see, when I was in jail, I was trying to keep the mindset of like, yo, just because where I had a long sentence, it's the thing. I just need to focus on being here right now. Because the more I think about the outside, the more it's gonna be like, yo, I might not get out. So let me just focus on being here. Then when I got a couple months left, then I can start focusing on like, cool, I'm gonna do this, start getting out, get ready to get out.
So what changed? What do you think? Because obviously you've been away for 3 and a bit years, but like when you come home, what do you think changed musically? Like with the music scene, what do you think changed?
A lot of people, how can I put it? Some people have got clout that I believe they don't deserve.
Right.
And there's a lot of people that just trying to jump in the game for the sake of it. Oh yeah, my man spits. I could do something similar. Blah, 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 blah. But it's cool. But you're sounding exactly like my man. Like I do a live talent show. I try to do it weekly on Insta, Bars and Chill. And a lot of the people that come in, it's like, bro, I zone out to what you're saying because I've heard this flow. I've heard this a million times, bro. Like, come with something fresh. Come with something different.
When did you go in?
June 2018.
See, yeah.
And I come out March 2022.
So you come back where there's money in the game now, innit? Like people are just trying to just hop on this clout.
Crazy,
TikTok's here now. Everything's going.
Even
so, I
hate TikTok, bro. I hate TikTok. It's a headache, bro.
Yeah,
so I've been able to go live and that, but I can't ban on TikTok. Instagram live, I'm blowing. You know what I mean? You can't ban on TikTok. Even mention banning or billing. You know what I mean? And I done a talent show the other week, and I'd done my poetry piece. Got kicked out the live.
Well, on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, it took too long, but I'm thinking like, yo, is it got short attention span?
I'm doing the poetry piece. I think it might have been 1 or 2 of the lines that I said in the piece, innit?
Oh, like that?
Yeah, bro.
Well, live, you got taken off live for that?
Basically, in the poem, I'm getting onto the government for spending money on stupid things. Like, remember when they sent millions on sending 2 jets to Syria?
Yeah.
So I'm in the line, I'm like, they spent millions on sending 2 jets to Syria instead of sorting out our financial problems here in the UK. How many more young boys have to die today? I said, how many more young boys have to die today for you to get the message?
TikTok can't have
You know what I mean?
Out,
TikTok was not having it. TikTok's like, yo.
You better switch to chat about uni debates.
Yeah, bro.
Literally having that one.
So yeah, with TikTok, it's the thing where I can go live on there, but if I'm in a talent show or whatever, it's like, what do I spit?
Yeah, what's the point if you could go live on there, but you can't be yourself?
Yeah, because I like to go deep into something, and some things I might say, TikTok ain't gonna like it, bro.
Yeah.
But you touched on this twice now. Like you mentioned that you seem to be into cultural issues. How important is that for you to put that in your music? You say, is it like that the first thing you're thinking about? Or?
Nah, not always. Yeah. But it's a thing where if people don't talk about it, it ain't gonna get hurt. No one ain't gonna know. So, cool. Someone might have spoke about it before, but people might not have connected with that, not have took it in. If I can even reach one extra person and connect with one extra person, it's worth it, bro. It's worth it.
It's true.
Yeah, that makes sense because, like, again, I was saying in the episode before he wasn't here, but we were saying that with issues like that are talking about what's really going on and what action needs to be done. We don't hear about that a lot in the mainstream at all, maybe.
No.
That's why, like, in my bars and that now, my stuff coming, the new stuff coming. It's a thing where I'm trying to not glamorise trapping. Yeah, I'll talk about it because it's something that I did. Yeah, I'll talk about it, I'll touch on it, but I'm trying to take it in a on a different angle, like, yo, bro, you don't need to be doing this. Because a lot of rappers, two in the queue this, yo, I whipped this, yo, I shot this, I stabbed this. Yo, it's like, bro, allow it. Like, all the young generation are looking at you, lot, and they're thinking, yeah, this is normal. It's not normal, bro.
Yeah.
It's not normal. Man spent a long time in jail. It's not normal. Anyone that thinks it is washed. So I'm saying, bro, man's a big 25-year-old man now. It's time to change, bro. It's time to educate the youth in a proper way, so then they can then educate the next generation after them.
But you know what it is? What you're saying is totally correct, and this is what's crazy about it. They will start saying things like, it's not going to make me money talking about that stuff. And I think someone's going to have to be willing to take the fall financially to shed light on them issues, because that's not what's popular right now. Someone's got to be willing to say, you know what, man's going to take a 50% pay cut and just talk the things. No one's willing to sacrifice their bread to talk about those things.
No, but I hear you, but then say, for example, I'm talking about these subjects. Yeah. Say, for example, I blow now. Yeah. All these little youths, bro, like, man can actually make money talking about normal things. I don't need to talk about all this bullshit, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Someone needs to do it for
it's something I'm agreeing,
to ripple through, literally.
I'm just going to say, like, bruv, the industry, the way it is, it just seems like the odds are stacked against people like that, innit? Like, if you're a conscious spitter, the odds are stacked against you kind of thing, innit? Because I'll be real, bruv, not many people are trying to hear that.
It takes people at the top. It takes the Digger D's, the Fredos, to come out with that message, and that's how it changes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't take... even though what people on the come up are saying is real stuff, like, it's like a popularity thing, innit? But if that becomes cool in the mainstream, then that will trickle down, because people are like, okay, I gotta be like this. It's like how businesses are coming mad sustainable now, ESG, everyone's talking about electric vehicles, all type of things, because they have to do it now. So if you bring that in the music, it'll be I think it'll be a similar thing. So artists need to realise the power's in them. It's not in the elite, the power's in them.
That's true as well, because people... Like, young kids don't idolise the fucking record label. They don't say, oh, I want to be Universal. The young kids are saying, I want to be Chimney. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they love a rapper and they're like, bro, I'm idolised by this guy.
Yeah,
so,
literally.
The power is in them. That's what I'm saying. When people say, oh, the industry don't want... But I'm saying, if you give it 5 years and if everyone wants to consistently change, then the
industry will have to.
Yeah, industry would have to change.
Yeah, exactly. You're right, exactly.
Yeah, but for people don't see it like that.
No.
For people are in it for the quick financial thing, and I think when you're in these cost of living type environments and everyone's thinking money first, but then just get blinded.
At the same time, the industry is kind of slightly starting to change, because Hardest Bars, they've put up on Insta that if you join their live, no violent or aggressive lyrics or anything like that. Clean.
Respect to Hardest Bars, but then if Dilly Duppy done it now, do you get what I'm saying? It'll be a thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I respect Hardest Bars for that, because that's a start. Do you get what I'm saying?
I feel like Kenny needs to do it as well, bro.
Kenny needs to do it. Charlie got to do it, like, because, for example, Fume's ending here, like, for drill, if you want it for drill, it's done a lot for drill, but these men are going on there, and one gang is dissing one gang. Next week plugged in, the other gang's coming up to respond to that gang, and it's basically like it's like social media for gangs.
Yeah, bro. And do you know what it is? It's so fucked up, because it's like he's adding to it now, and like the little faces and the little stupid little faces that he'll pull, bro.
This guy's set up.
Guys are like, bro, guys,
you know what it is like.
You know, bro, because I've been dying.
Bro, it's funny. It wasn't like that back in the day, bro. When I lived in London, bro, you know about Pac-Man?
Yeah, Pac-Man TV.
Pac-Man TV, bro. I remember someone robbed his camera off of him because he filmed a music video for the Ops.
Yeah,
he filmed a music video for the Ops. They robbed his camera off him, made him pay to get it back, bruv. Like, the world has changed.
Yeah, but now it's like, bruv, this idiot's like, he will give you like he'll give you like a face in it, and then it's like a dopamine rush, bruv. Like you diss one op and then you get like a good reaction from him. So it's like you're gonna want to diss more ops, and then the guy next time's gonna want to come and diss more. It's just, do you get me? It's just messed up.
But then at the same time, see, this is the thing with Fumes, he's got a sick platform. Big up to him and that. Yeah. But at the same time, while he's fueling all of this, it's fueling more deaths, bro.
It is.
Then we had the conversation.
Literally, because they're raging themselves up in these chats. Yo. After they've spat, they're like, yo, I need to go do something.
If I'm the up hearing them songs about me, now I'm riled up.
Well, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm seeing now Fumes going like doing the gun fingers and like to someone mentioning my brethren's. Now I'm thinking, nah, bruv.
Yeah, like
I'm touching everyone's. Like, that's crazy. Like,
and it happens. Like, you even hear like when the Bronx Joe stuff. You hear a man saying like, he talking on the interviews. Like, it's the interviews that's amplifying the stuff as well. All that media, all that freestyles. Oh yeah, I heard your freestyle.
I can't lie, Fume's done, he put out an F28 open verse challenge.
Yeah.
I was going to jump on it, but I didn't in the end. Because it was a thing like, Fumes ain't going to take me in, bro. You don't take him.
He wants
me,
crud. He wants violence.
Yeah. He wants all that habada bullshit, bro. I'm not, yo.
And his audience as well.
You can have your people, bro. I'm good.
Exactly.
And financially, it's done great for him.
Yeah, no.
But in terms of like,
living in that.
if we're just living for finances, if we can only stand, I'm not saying he's that kind of guy, but if we can only stand on our money, then the world we're gonna go is gonna. Because America's like that. I find America where they're slaves to money, innit? So, like, if we get like that as well, which seems like we're heading that way.
Like, making money is all good, but at the same time, you gotta have some principles behind it.
Exactly, bro. At what cost?
Yeah, literally. At what cost are you gonna get rich, bro? At what cost?
I think it's gonna get worse though. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it all starts from the environment. So it's like, as the cost of living, all that recession stuff gets more and more and more. Man, are gonna get more. Man, are gonna start saying some crazy smoke to get money.
Literally.
Do you get what I'm saying? If that's the new, it's capitalism at the end of the day.
Bro, the funniest thing is about when I got out of jail, yeah. So when I went to jail, everything was like a little bit cheaper, about mad cheaper. Like, you could go to a shop and get a bottle of any drink for £1.
Oh yeah, no, you're finished. No,
You know what I'm saying? But the funniest thing is, so I've come out, they're telling me you can't work, you got to go live in a hostel, you got to claim universal credits, yeah? I'm thinking, alright, cool. Fucking universal credits would have got boosted a bit. You know what I'm saying? Cost of living's mad.
No.
Universal credits the same, bro.
Same.
Yeah, bro. It's like two bills a month.
It used to be peak back then.
Yeah.
But yo, cost of living's gone up and it's still the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
That's crazy.
yo, thank Allah I'm not on universal credit no more. I'm working, I'm all good. You know what I mean? But yo, I couldn't live on that, bro.
No, bro. It's
couldn't
messed
live
up.
on that,
Two
bro.
bills a month. How can you live on 2 bills a month, bro?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And also give some advice, like, so say if you come out of jail, what jobs people should be looking at just to get back on their feet? Because we always like, if you go to jail, like, you can't get nothing. What's the option?
If you've gone jail, what I would say to get back on your feet is you find 5 local job agencies in your area.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you do, and you don't even call them. Don't call them. The next day, you go to each one of those agencies with your CV. Hello, I'm looking for work. If they ask about your criminal convictions, tell them it's always good to be clear and honest. But go and hand in your CV to those 5 places. By the next week, you'll have a call for some work. Yeah. While you're doing that work, you might not like it. Stick to it, because that's bringing in money. While you're doing that job, you look for a next job. Cool. Once the next job's confirmed, then you leave that job. So you've always got flow of money. You're always in a consistent flow. If there's a job that you don't like that you're doing, stick it out until you find the next one. That should give you motivation to find the next job quicker. That's how I try to keep it.
No,
that way I'm always doing something. I'm always busy. I'm not tempted to go back into any sort of crime. Like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got focus on that. I've got another child on the way.
Congratulations, bro.
I appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate it.
Girl.
Not sure yet. Finding out soon still. But yeah, man. Like, I ain't got time for all of that gang stuff. Like, bro, I'm a big man. It's time to lay foundations and start building my career in that, bro.
That's true, man.
Yeah,
that's facts.
Oh, that's big facts.
That's facts.
But when you come to the gang stuff, do you feel like, in any way, did you feel like music was a influence?
Nah, cause the music, yeah, like it glamorized what I was doing, but I was already doing it.
Fair enough.
So it was just a thing like, I can relate. Yeah, two of the cute the band though. I really had two of the cute the band though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a thing like that. I wouldn't say it encouraged me, because even when I was writing music, most of the stuff I was making wasn't like that.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So yeah.
Makes sense though.
Just quickly, I want to touch on how you linked up with now, like, GP and Sean Country and these people, and how, like, your music connections. How are you doing that now?
Yeah. So the way the whole link up happened. So basically, the day I came out of jail, we had like a little apartment party, little celebration. My boy Dre Star. Don't know if
Big
you know
up Dre
him.
Star, yeah.
Dre Star, yeah. He came down, and he called up Country. He's like, yo, Country, bro, my brother Chimney just got out of jail. I need to introduce you to him. Country's like, oh man, like, bruv, that's long, like, bruv, bring him another day or something, man. I ain't got time for that. Dre's like, nah, bruv, I need to bring him to you now. So yeah, we left everyone. Me and Dre just went to countries. We was there. GP ended up coming down. It was just out of coincidence. And I'm there spitting, just spitting. I've got my books. I'm just spitting to his beats, spitting. It's like, yeah, fire. GP's come. We've had a little conversation and that. Then these guys explained to me that they were building up a label. They were starting up a label and that. If I wanted to get involved.
Yeah.
So a few months down the line, I ended up joining the label. So
hard, man.
Yeah, man, we've been working. We've got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of stuff in the pipeline.
Yeah, like what's out right now? What's coming? Like,
So
let them know.
Yeah, so right now, Chocolate and Sweets is out, Minor Setback is out, Fresh Home is out, Blue Phone is out. Coming up, we got Mooney Tunes coming up.
Okay, you're on that.
Yeah, we got a Mooney Tunes coming up.
Hard,
Shout out to them, man. We got a GP Unwrapped freestyle coming up. We got Sean Country's Nothing Rhymes with Top Orange 2 mixtape coming up. There's a few Chimney tracks on there. I'm dropping a few singles. There's a few collabs. I'm dropping a track with Mizzen and Realness coming up soon.
Nice, bro. Nice.
So yeah, man, there's a lot of work.
Have you got a song that you would show to like your child or your unborn child to say like, this is the best way I can describe myself on this song? Have you got a song like that yet?
Yeah.
What's that?
That would probably be right now at this moment in time. That would probably be the Mooney Tunes freestyle.
Swear.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
a little one.
That would probably be the Mooney one.
I'm excited for it, bro. I'm very excited for that one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's gonna be good, man. So what music are you listening to now, apart from yourself?
So now I listen to a lot of Dave. Dave's just lyrically insane. Do you know about Anonymous GIA?
I've heard that.
Yeah, serious guy, man.
What type of music?
My guy's straight out the jungle, bro.
What jungle?
He's just on his jungle vibe, bro. You gotta check him out.
Literally jungle music,
bro. Nah, not jungle music. Like, he's a rapper, innit? But
he's just trenching.
Straight out the trenches, bro. You get me?
Okay.
Serious, but.
Is he from Southampton? Because I've heard that name.
Nah, he's from London.
Okay.
But yeah, he joins my live now and again.
Okay, that's stuff like
Yeah, on my live. But yeah, nah. So yeah, Anonymous. I've got a brethren called D Real I listen to a lot at the moment. He's only got a couple tracks out, 100, another track with another guy. But I've got a load of his unreleased stuff, so I'll just be in the work band, just listening to him, just banging it out.
Makes sense. So yeah, shout out them, man. That's what Chimney's running right now. Quick question. Is Central C drill in your opinion?
Oh, brother.
We had this debate before you came. That's why I should have just like get for the people.
Nah.
Why?
Why though? Why not? I agree with you.
Nah, I feel like he's not drill as such. He's more of a soft drill.
Thank you. So
no, you're agreeing
still
with
drill.
me.
But it's not drill, though, innit?
It's not drill, bro.
It's not drill, bro. Like, when you listen to proper drill, how can I...
It's not proper drill, but it's true.
But you could never you can't just say Central C's drill and leave it at that. You gotta add the soft commercial pop, anything you wanna put drill.
Soft drill, commercial.
It's like a soft drill, soft commercial drill. Yeah, that's Central C.
Okay, for example, conscious rap, and then I don't know, bruv, like Megan Thee Stallion or all these rappers, right? They're still rap though. It's not Megan Thee Stallion's female rap.
Nah, but there's an umbrella. It's a big umbrella, bro. Even drill has got its own little umbrella.
Yeah. So he falls under that umbrella of drill, but it's just...
You can put our umbrella up and then have me and you under it and say we're both humans, but we're both different. You know what I'm saying? It's like that though.
No, I hear you.
Know what I'm saying? Anyone can come under the umbrella.
It's true.
I'm holding it. You understand?
Yeah. I hear it, innit? I hear it. I'm just saying, personally,
No,
fair enough.
I hear you.
Bro, like, if you jumped on only drill beats from the moment you started making music, but then you were just talking about no violence, just how much you love your girl, right? I'd still call you a drill artist. Some people wouldn't.
You're not drilling.
I'd still drill, bro.
We drill
Drill
on
It's
beats.
like that Ice Song guy that done that love song on drill.
R and drill, he calls it.
Okay.
He calls it R and B, R and drill. That's what he calls it. Yeah.
Like,
Nah, man. So that means I want to see it. That means he can have a plugged in and just be drilling. Like he's gonna have Sonic coins on his song like everyone else. He's gonna be doing.
Okay, maybe not plugged in it, but it's just, bro. I'm saying drill for me at least is the beat.
He's using the drill sound.
Yeah.
yeah.
You can say that.
Drill sound.
He's,
Yeah.
he's merging it. Cause like I could get Afro beat and start spitting drill on it.
Okay.
It'd be different.
Or like
you know
to-
what I mean?
yeah,
You wouldn't
okay.
expect it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of my beats, people I've
Afrobeat
had
and
people
stuff, okay.
come back to me and say that at first I didn't feel like that beat went with that track, but it's grown on me. Like it works.
Yeah, so you're using elements of the drill culture, but you're putting on different sound. But you wouldn't call it Afrobeats though, would you?
It would be Afro drill.
See? The name, that's the goal first. You got to say title your work. You got to title your work. And the teacher said title your work.
I don't know, man. Again, this one. Listen, people, let us know in the comments. Innit? It's been a week for you lot, but we're still having this
We're still having
debate
this
a week on for you lot. So, yeah, bruv. Is Central C drill or is he soft drill? Is he drill or not? That's the question I want to
Like,
know.
that's a hat, but it's a P45 hat.
Yeah, it's a blue hat, but it's still a hat. We're both wearing hats. Do you get me? We're all wearing hats. Like,
No, but that hat's different to that hat.
Yeah.
still hats though. Like, I can't say, oh, you're not wearing a hat. That's not.
He's
a
wearing
hat.
a bucket hat.
I'm not wearing a hat.
You're
Yeah,
wearing
but
a
it's a
cap.
hat. Still
But it's a
hats.
hat. So you're using the hat. What's the word? The hat idea.
Yeah,
But it's not a hat. It's not a bucket hat.
it's not a bucket hat, but it's just hats though, innit? Like, I don't know, bruv. I don't know, innit? I don't know. It's a good- I hear the example, but gee, I don't know, innit? I don't know. They're still
He
hats.
makes
innit?
music. He makes
Yeah,
music.
it makes music. If we're gonna just neutralize it to that. It's music.
Okay, he's a musician.
Yeah,
Central
music
C is a
is
musician.
more than enough.
Central C is a musician.
Yeah, that's
That's
the way
it.
you can do it, really.
He's an
Alright,
artist.
but that's episode 40. That shout out your socials before you go.
Yo, Chimney the Great on all the socials, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. You get me?
Yeah, man. Shout out, man. Anyway, yeah, thanks for coming, man. It's a good episode.
Yeah, bro, it's a hard episode,
Yeah,
man.
man. I love, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Big up. You lot, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. Follow Chimney the Great on all socials. Blog by Benzo, Hussein.ma. Yeah, all the links. They'll be somewhere in it. They'll be somewhere. But yeah, bro. Do that up
Yeah.
in it. We'll see you lot next week.